Hey everyone, I'm just thinking, this is Chris with Lumo Computers. I do networking, security, remediation, repairs, upgrades, but I'm thinking about security mostly right now because of the recent Findlay hack that happened. And for those who don't know, Findlay Toyota and Subaru are down, and it sounds like their home office is down, so probably Flagstaff and the other states that they're in. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know how the hackers got in. They probably don't even know yet. They're having a forensics team come look at it and try to figure it out. But for everyone else, I tell you, there's no business too big or too small to fall prey to hackers. So right now, Findlay can't sell cars, they can't buy cars, and they're having a lot of trouble servicing cars, probably because they can't look up warranties to see what's covered, and they can't electronically enter billing information. So I don't know if they're doing it by paperwork, but it doesn't sound like they're taking in new cars. They're just trying to finish the ones they already have and get them back to the customers. So some basics on computer security. First of all, every computer is vulnerable to some degree. The whole point of computer security is not to make it 100% completely invulnerable. That's the goal, but there's never really a 100%. Instead, you can get to like 99.9%, but there's always a way. So very first thing you need, the very basic, is a firewall. So if you're using Sparklight and you have a Sparklight modem, they come with a very basic firewall built in, and that's better than nothing. There are better options out there, but at least with Sparklight, you get the basics. But even if you have Sparklight, but you have a modem that looks like this, these are very good modems, but there's no firewall. So if this is all you have, you're exposed, every single one of your computers. And if you say, oh, well, Windows has a built-in firewall, well, if that was sufficient, nobody would get hacked. So obviously it's not. So firewall first. Second thing you need is an antivirus. If you're relying on Windows Defender, I got to tell you, it's only a matter of time. Windows Defender, if it worked, again, no computers will get hacked. No computers will get ransomware. Ransomware is a virus, but Windows Defender apparently is not good enough. So anything besides Windows Defender that you pay for, not the free version, that you pay for, is definitely better. The third thing you need is to be paranoid. And if you own a business, the third thing you need is to make sure your employees are paranoid, because they are the biggest risk. If they give out their passwords, if they're tricked into it by a form that looks like it's from the bank or looks like it's from one of your suppliers, there's nothing that is going to hold a hacker back from gaining access to your systems. So yeah, definitely employees have to be trained. I can provide that training on an ongoing basis, which is also important for cybersecurity insurance. If you get that, they're going to want to see records of employees being trained, and that the employees are actually doing the training, not just that it's available. And so besides the firewall, the antivirus, and employee training, there's a new product out. Got my flyers right here I was passing out today. I call it CyberGhost. So this is software that gets installed in your computer, and it's about a 28-day deployment, so it's not instant protection. But during the first 3 weeks, it's in learning mode, and so it learns everything your computer does normally, what software you have, what version it is, how it's supposed to behave, and if there are any anomalies. Someone's pulling next to me. If there's any anomalies, it'll just deny the anomalies. So anyone who tries to install ransomware on your computer, it's just not going to work. Even if they gain access to your computer, even if they're an administrator, they promote themselves because you have weak passwords. It's part of employee training is strong passwords. But even if they get in, they're not going to be able to install the ransomware. They could do a bunch of other stuff, but ransomware is not going to be a problem anymore. So, lumocomputers.com. That's where you can find me. My phone number is 928-277-8369. Consultations are always free. And if you're interested, give me a call. Visit the website to learn more. Anywhere in the Quad Cities or anywhere else by telephone, or we can do Microsoft Teams or a Zoom call. However you need to contact me, but double check your modem. If it's one of these, make sure there's a firewall behind it. If you have the standard firewall, think about upgrading and getting a real firewall, not just the basic one that Sparklight graciously provides. And always keep your head on a swivel. Be suspicious of every single email that shows up, and nowadays, every single phone call. Even if they say, hey, I'm so-and-so, and you recognize the name, I need your password to do something. If they need your password, they should probably already have it. So again, Chris with Lumo, be safe.